So I want to go across to Sanju Verma, because there are two aspects that the BJP needs to be aware of. One, whether the BJP's campaign peaked much in advance, that Ram Mandir, Pran Pratishtha was the high point, a lot of fervor then. A lot of the opposition camp thinks that, okay, that's the peak. From there isn't as much momentum as there was building up to 22nd of January, so therefore did the campaign peak in advance. B, and I want to show our viewers this, where the Congress has been able to stitch alliances and how is it different from the last Lok Sabha election. So Amitabh Tiwari and our team did this analysis. We go state by state looking at where the alliances are as strong as they were last time, where they are weaker than the last time, and where they are stronger than the last time. So in about 5% of the states, there is no alliance, unlike in the last election. Remember, in Karnataka last time, the Congress had an alliance with the Janata Dal Secular. This time, there is no alliance on those 28 seats. So in 5% of the seats, the Congress is in a weaker alliance than in the last Lok Sabha elections. And what could hurt the Congress the most are the 82 seats, 15% of the total. Those 82 seats where they, for various reasons, have squandered the opportunity of being in an alliance. Most importantly, West Bengal, where they had the opportunity of being in an alliance with Trinamool. They couldn't agree at a seat-sharing formula, Mamata Banerjee walking away because of the repeated attacks from Adhir Ranjan. And in Bihar, where Janata Dal United switched. So these are two big states, West Bengal and Bihar, 82 seats where the opposition and the Congress could have been in a stronger position than they are because they weren't able to get their alliance act in order. There are about 98 seats, about 18% of the total Lok Sabha, where the alliances are similar to what was the case in the last election. So that includes Tamil Nadu, that includes Kerala, that includes most parts of the Northeast, and that includes Jharkhand. These are the states where the Congress is in a similar alliance to the alliance that existed in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. That's about 18% of the total vote share. Where the Congress's fortunes will be determined are the 155 seats where the Congress is fighting the BJP by itself. These are states like Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh. These are states where the Congress is fighting by itself, mostly against the BJP. In some states like Orissa and Andhra, against local regional players. So about 29% of the seats, 155 out of 543, where the Congress is fighting alone. Last, I look at seats where frankly the Congress is in a stronger alliance than the last time. Relative to 2019, in states like Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Maharashtra, Goa, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, even if in some states like in Haryana and Gujarat, it's only a notional alliance, there's not much to be had by having that local alliance. But for whatever it is worth, these are 33% of the seats, 180 seats where the Congress has a stronger alliance than it did in the last Lok Sabha elections. Let me put that question to Sanju Verma of the BJP. The Congress can hope, see, on 33% of the total seats in the Lok Sabha, the Congress has a stronger alliance than it did in the last Lok Sabha election. So while things started out bad, now, for example, Tanish Ali coming in, Papu Yadav coming in Purnia, so there are seats and characters who have entered which can give the Congress some confidence that maybe things aren't as bad as they were a few weeks ago as this campaign wears on. They may not have enough gas in the tank to win, but they have gas in the tank to do better than what was initially being imagined. Sanju Verma, respond to that.
Rahul, I first want to tell you very clearly at the outset, I did not heckle. I expect that courtesy to be extended, and I heard the monologue from the Congress for a good 8 to 9 minutes. So please don't try to rush me saying, Sanju Verma, please finish up fast. I will make my points and I will give a pointed rebuttal and also answer your questions. First and foremost, I think India Today's Mood of the Nation poll has done a fabulous job saying that Narendra Modi-led government is coming back to power for the third time in a row. I think you guys do a fabulous job. I'm not going to sit here and play the victim and say, oh, you guys are not intelligent. I think you guys are super intelligent. Now, let me speak on a more serious note. And on a more serious note, I always speak with data. I don't come on television debates, talking rhetoric. I'll tell you what. The states where BJP is supposed to have maxed out, And people say कि अरे बीजेपी ने यहाँ तो बहुत कमाल कर दिया था 2019 में. Now they face an uphill task. I will tell you something. Gujarat, Lok Sabha 2019, BJP had a 62% vote share. Madhya Pradesh, BJP had a 58% vote share. Rajasthan, BJP had a 59% vote share. Haryana, BJP had a 58% vote share. Jharkhand, BJP had a 56% vote share. Uttar Pradesh close to 50% vote share. Now, मजे की बात ये है, why did I name these states? I named Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Jharkhand, what have you. Because while the BJP in all these states had more than a 50 or 55 or close to a 60% vote share, the Congress did not fare poorly when it came to vote share. In all these states, the Congress had a vote share of either 30%, 32%, 34% or even 35%. But मजे की बात यह है, मध्य प्रदेश में, राजस्थान में, गुजरात में, हरियाणा में, despite having a vote share to the tune of 32 or 34%, the Congress was not able to capitalize on that. In Rajasthan, we won 24 seats. The only other seat went to Hanuman Beniwal's party.
Okay.
In Madhya Pradesh, the only seat went to Kamal Nath, the Chhindwara seat. In Haryana, we won all the 10 seats. In Gujarat, we won all the 26 seats. Even in Chhattisgarh, we had won 10 seats out of 11 in Lok Sabha 2014, and we won 9 seats in LS 2019 from Chhattisgarh. So what is the first point I'm making? My first point is simply this. The ability of the Congress to translate vote share into votes and into winnable seats is absolutely downhill. They have lost that art to do so. Point number 2, आपने कहा, पप्पू यादव आ गए हैं, दानिश अली आ गए हैं. Oh, clap, clap, clap. Now I will tell you, which is the state? I'll come to Uttar Pradesh. Bear with me. I won't be very verbose. Which is the state which sends largest number of seats to the Lok Sabha after Uttar Pradesh? It is Maharashtra at 48 seats. And I come from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I'll tell you something. Why in Maharashtra we will do exceedingly well?
Okay.
The reason being, we have today the Nanded Bahubali Ashok Chavan with us. A couple of years back, we got Narayan Rane, the Konkan Bahubali with us. We have today with us Dilip Valse Patil, who was earlier in the Sharad Pawar camp. He is a 7-time MLA from Ampegaon. Then we have Sunil Tatkare and Aditi Tatkare, the Bahubalis of Raigad. We have Dhananjay Munde and his cousin Pankaja Munde, the Bahubalis of Beed with us. Then we have Sanjay Dhansore, the Bahubali of Latur Marathwada with us. तो कहने का तात्पर्य ये है, if you have Nanded, Konkan, Marathwada, Latur, Beed with you, there is no way in
Okay,
hell
so you made
anyone
two
else can
important
defeat you.
points, and I want to put those questions to Amitabh Tiwari. One second, ma'am, I'll come back to you. Ma'am, you've spoken for 4 minutes. How is that not enough time? I want to go across to Amitabh Tiwari. I'll come back to you in a moment. There are 2 points Sanju Verma makes which are important points. One is that the BJP has tactically plucked from the opposition leaders like Ashok Chavan, who can potentially help in particular seats like in Nanded, and they've done this in different states. Secondly, in seats where there's a BJP versus Congress head-on-head fight, the gap between the BJP and the Congress is so much that even if it looks like the Congress had 30% or 35% or even in some cases 40% of the vote, because those are bipolar contests, it isn't enough to win. So if the Congress is to win in those seats, it will take a lot of unrest, a lot of anger which needs to be visible on the surface for that gap to switch and for the Congress to come up on top. Do you buy that? Can the Congress be saw power in your view?
See, essentially for the Congress party to cross 100 seats, it will have to defeat BJP in the 200 odd BJP versus Congress direct contest seats. See, Congress was in contention only in half of the Lok Sabha seats. So almost 260 to 261, that is winner and runner-up. Out of these, 3/4 are against the BJP and 1/4 against regional parties. Of the 190 odd against the BJP, the strike rate was less than 10% and the vote share gap is more than 20%. So in the contest against the regional parties, the strike rate was just above 50. It won 37 of the 71 seats. However, this time on 25 seats, which is Kerala and Punjab, the so-called friends of the Congress party are threatening to reduce the tally of the Congress party. So this is the Congress versus regional party. In the Congress versus BJP contest, it has to defeat BJP and has to have a swing of at least 5%. That is 5% gain from the BJP towards the Congress party. Then only it will be able to touch the 100 figure mark. So the entire contest, not only the Congress BJP, but the entire contest of the election lies in the results of these 190 seats.
Okay.
And on these 190 seats, on 150 plus seats, BJP had a vote share of more than 50%.
Okay.